Hello and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. Today we have a reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We are looking at new love for all of you singles out there and ready to mingle, let's hope. This reading will cover the time period of May and June of 2024. So let's get right into it and see what we've got going on. May, right off the bat, is a much more pleasant and abundant month than what we've been experiencing the last couple of months. We're coming out of eclipse season. We're coming out of some really weird astrology. We still have some weird astrology coming up, but it'll be a lot easier to navigate, okay, now that we're out of Aries season into Taurus season. And until about the third week of May, we have Venus in the sign of Taurus. And this is calm, down to earth, practical energy with love, with romance, and with maybe even feeling a little resourceful. Venus in Taurus is about the pleasures in life and about the love in your life as well. So this is about treating yourself well, right? Feeling good about yourself or doing the things that make you feel good about yourself. A little bit of self-love, self-care there. And of course, we all know that love starts from within. And when we are in the embodiment of love and we project that out, this is what we attract back to us, right? Because we're not needing it, right? Because we've already got that within. So allow this beautiful loving energy to flow. We've got a couple very abundant moons coming up here for you in the next little bit. Most importantly, for love and romance, we've got the new moon in the sign of Taurus on May 7th. So use that energy to your advantage to set intentions or to try something new. And we have a very potentially lucky, positive, abundant full moon in the sign of Sagittarius on May 23rd. And this is layered with Venus and Jupiter energy here as well. So it's some really wonderful aspects. There could be a little bit of magic in the air. There could be something here that you're letting go of so you can move forward and open up to new love. This can also be new love entering your life. And you might just find yourself at the right place at the right time. May 18th is a day to put on your calendar. Some astrologers and things will say that it's the luckiest day of the year. And for some people, it can be. We've got the Sun conjunct Jupiter. Boom, right? Big, great energy can be there for some of you, right? Some luck, lucky breaks, that kind of thing, expansion, growth, great energy. Sun brings happiness, joy, and vibration. And we also have on that day Venus conjunct Uranus. Now, this can be really wonderful. This can be very enlightening for some of you. But Uranus is the wild card. So mark your calendar on that day and see if anything is kind of happening for you, around you, anything like that, because we just don't know necessarily what's always going to happen. With Venus being there and with Jupiter, it should be very lucky and very expansive and maybe like a love at first sight kind of energy, but it can be a big release of letting go of something to get you ready for love, right? Some sort of catalyst moment in there. Uranus brings rebellion, brings change, and also brings enlightenment and evolution. So this can be really interesting energy all coming up here. And of course, this really propels us into June as well. So a lot of doors opening up for love. We have milk and honey coming in here for you guys first. This is beautiful energy, abundance, blossoming in your life. This is an energy of things manifesting in your life, the things that you want, the things that make you feel good, the things that you desire. In the land of milk and honey, we want for nothing. So you can find what it is that you're looking for in this energy. You can attract things towards you in this energy as well. This is also really very Venus and Taurus kind of energy with this, right? Because this is about the pleasures in life, the things that nourish us, the things that feed our heart, feed our soul, feed our energy, and make us feel happy. So this is, a focus on within as well, right? Doing the things that you love to do, treating yourself to the things that you like, not denying yourself anything in this energy. And self-love manifests itself in multiple different ways for different people. For some of you, self-love might be putting on your pajamas and curling up with your pet and watching some rom-coms on TV and having a bowl of popcorn and a glass of wine, and it's like the perfect evening for you, right? Others of you, maybe it's going for an afternoon at the spa, or maybe going out with some friends, whatever it is. It's like just focusing on and doing the things that make you feel happy, that put a smile on your face. And this does elevate your energy to the point where you're projecting love and happiness and joy out there, right? And we want to attract that back. So this is kind of a big theme that's coming in, reminding us about where love starts and what love really is, right? And we don't need external sources to feel love. It exists within us. So a big reminder there from the universe, but that's a beautiful, abundant energy. We have loyal heart coming in here as well. So your loyalty on your quest through life, on your quest through your ups and downs, your journey is going to be rewarded. The loyal heart shows that, number one, you are very loyal and very true and very honest. Not everyone appreciates honesty, right? But you are attracting someone towards you that matches your vibe. And someone that will be honest and trustworthy. All right, so it's beautiful, and they're ready to open their heart. So get ready to open yours. The loyal heart can also represent someone may help you in the next couple of months. This can be a friend, this can be a co-worker, or this can be someone you know who has your best interests at heart, and this person can help you in some way on your quest for love. Now, it could be that, maybe you make plans and you go out with a friend, and while you're out, you may just have a little stroke of luck, right? Right place, right time. Got a lot of Jupiter stuff going on. And you could just strike up a conversation with somebody or meet somebody, right? This can be a friend wants to set you up on a blind date. This can potentially also, maybe a little awkward, but this can be where a friendship that you already have, or even an acquaintanceship that you already have with somebody, may potentially blossom into something more. This is a wonderful, loving energy coming in here for you. We have spiritual growth on your path through love as well. So this is showing your connection with spirit, your connection with your higher self. Your energy is what is attracting love to you. You may get some sort of an epiphany, especially around May 18th, when we've got Venus conjuncting Uranus, right? Uranus can bring you, it's the great awakener, right? And it can bring you this awakening of sorts, this enlightenment that you're looking for. So expect the unexpected. This can also represent that you have been going through a lot of changes, and along your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, you've evolved in a way that love looks a little bit different to you now. And so you could find that some of your priorities and what you're looking for out of love is significantly different than what it used to be. So it's a beautiful energy that's coming in here. This can also show that you are super connected with the universe, and this is your powers to manifest and create love in your life and attract love to you is very much on point. So remember to work with the lunar cycles, work with Venus, and set those intentions and trust that the universe has your back. We have the Ice Queen coming in here. So this represents a few different things, all right? The Ice Queen energy is, number one, that you may have turned your back on something, okay? And you're leaving something out in the cold, right? So this can be that through your path, through your journey, you could be really in the energy of letting something go once and for all. Now, this can be a number of different things. This can be, of course, past people, right? As we go through our path of spiritual growth, we do quite often discover things that still trigger us in some way, that still annoy us in some way, that still have some feelings there in some way. So with the Ice Queen energy, this is for me, quite often very much like the Queen of Swords energy, and we can use that icy energy, that sword energy, that sense of detachment to really let go of things that are preventing us from finding love, right? Creating those blocks. So whether it is old hurts, old traumas, old sense of mistrust and betrayals and all of that kind of stuff, right? The sadness, the grief, the things that we think on a day-to-day basis that we've often dealt with, but as we evolve, we discover that, oh man, that's still there. And part of the ways to know that if we've fully detached from something is, if you, let's say, are going grocery shopping and you bump into an ex in the grocery store and it doesn't trigger any emotion within you, the wonderful, wonderful sign that you are over that, you are done, you are fully healed, right? But if it does trigger some sort of emotion in you, right, then it's something worth examining, right? And the Ice Queen energy is saying that you have the ability there to completely shut her down and not feel any more emotion. The Ice Queen, though, can also represent either a new love coming into your life or that helpful friend. And this is being the very Queen of Swords kind of energy. This is somebody who would be honest with you, who's someone who you can communicate with, someone who may not necessarily wear their heart on their sleeves, but they're intelligent, they're humorous, and they are always honest. So this could be someone helping you, or again, someone you are attracting in. Could potentially be an air sign energy. This always comes across to me as an air sign person. We have travel here as well. Okay, so for some of you, you may potentially be going on a trip somewhere, maybe a trip with a friend. You could be going somewhere tropical, like that particular card shows, or maybe going on a shorter trip. If going somewhere long distance isn't in the plans for you. Now, this can be part of your self-care routine, right? Part of loving yourself and treating yourself and being kind to yourself. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for anyone to go on vacation with me. I'm going to exert my independence and I'm going to go somewhere on my own, or I'm going to go somewhere with a friend. And this can really just be like that break that you need. And this can actually clear a lot of blocked energy from you as well. This can be where you potentially meet someone while you are traveling or on vacation. Now, this travel card can also be, it doesn't necessarily have to represent a vacation. It can represent that a person that may be coming into your life may not necessarily live in your neighborhood. They may live a couple of suburbs or a city or two over. They could also be someone who has relocated into your city or into your town, wherever you happen to live, right? So they could be someone that either travels for a living or someone that is not originally from where you are. Right, so you could be spending a little more time in the car for a new love coming in if they live a little bit of a distance away. We don't always find love right in our neighborhood, right? So you could have that going on there as well. We have unrequited love. We do not like this particular card. Okay, this can particularly show, and that's interesting that that comes out with the Ice Queen, because with that, this is like one person having more feelings than the other person does, right? So this is that back and forth energy. It's filled with hurt and filled with pain, and there's not enough chemistry, there's not enough love, there's not enough kindness, caring, compassion in this connection to go forward. And that's where that Ice Queen energy comes in. So if you are in that kind of relationship there, then this is your opportunity to heal, to release, and to let it go, because that's not good for anyone, right? Very painful kind of love. We have heart-to-heart conversations here as well. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and this can be a new love coming in that you're going to feel safe opening up to. This can also be a friend that maybe you're having some heart-to-heart discussions with. Remember, we've got loyal heart, someone you can trust, someone you can open up to. So either someone existing in your world or someone new coming in. We have engagement coming here as well. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and we also do have travel there as well. So you could be going to an engagement party, of some kind, or maybe traveling to someone's wedding, maybe going back to your hometown for some sort of celebration, something like that. And this can be potentially where you do meet someone new. This also shows your level of engagement as a verb, right, in your own love life, right? You're getting out there, you're meeting new people, you're getting off the couch, you are fully engaged and committed to your path, your journey for love, but you're also open in this energy, right? You're not obsessed about finding love. You're not desperate for love in this. You're just engaged in the journey. You're doing things that will pay off to help you find love and bring love into your life. It's a very important place to be. And we have past life relationship. All right. You have known each other before. That's not this life. Okay. That's past life. So this can represent someone that is a very soulmate connection. This can represent a spiritual connection of some kind coming in, of course, past life love. And this can be just something where when you meet this person, if you haven't already, there's just something there, something clicks, something is undeniably familiar about this person. So this can be a very wonderful kind of connection brought to you by the universe, spirit, angels, your guides, your past loved ones, who all are coming together to help you find love and really blossom. We have the Five of Cups here coming in first. So yes, there is some healing energy that needs to happen or that's coming in. The Five of Cups is a reminder here to recognize all of our emotions, the good, the bad, the ugly. This is a reminder here to not ignore our energy or to ignore how we're feeling. This is a reminder to examine and deal with our emotions, understand why am I feeling this way? Because the Five of Cups is an energy, it is a challenging card, right? It is one where we're feeling sad, we're feeling down, we're feeling a sense of loss, we're feeling we're really disappointed in our quest for love, but we also may feel as though there's something holding us back. The good news with the Five of Cups, yes, it can be a little bit challenging feeling down in the dumps, but it does show a promise of a better tomorrow, right? It shows the promise of connections and relationships and new friendships and things coming in. It represents a possibility here of things coming together in a healthy, happy way, you healing from things, feeling out all of your emotions, dealing with them, and then recenter, regroup, refocus, renew, right? So this is some very positive change coming in, but we do have to deal with some emotions because this can be an energy of sometimes woe is me, right? Why I don't have love, right? Railing at the fates, right? And so this is a reminder here, okay, to not stay in this energy. We don't want to live here. We can stay here for a short time, deal with what we need to do, feel our feelings out, honor all of our feelings, but then we've got to get out of this energy and move forward. The blessings headed your way is the Page of Wands, and break out of that energy. You are indeed. The Page of Wands does show, number one, your energy. Coming back to life, feeling good, feeling a sense of adventure, feeling like you're getting out there, you're active and engaged in finding love, you're vibrant, you're feeling inspired, and you're excited about something new coming in or something new that you discover. It's like a breath of fresh air coming in here with this energy. So this can be just you feeling this sense of renewal, feeling yourself coming back alive. And I just happened to glance at the back of the deck and we've got our lovely King of Cups waltzing in from behind the scenes. The King of Cups is someone mature, someone that could potentially be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. This is someone who is mature in their quest for love. They don't play games, and someone who is very loving, caring, kind, and romantic. So this can be a wonderful energy. Now, this can be something that hits you out of left field, by the way, because the King of Cups at the back of the deck can be an underlying energy of love and romance. Great, wonderful. It's just what we want. But this can also represent something that comes in as a surprise And remember, we've got Uranus at play here in the latter part of May, and Uranus is that wild card energy bringing you surprises. So hopefully this is that boom, sudden encounter of some kind where, we do get that surprise and we're like, oh my goodness, it takes your breath away, right? It can be really wonderful in that energy. So it can be a bit of a surprise. It can also represent somebody who is coming in for you and they're just not quite here yet. Okay. So just something to be aware of there. But yeah, something could catch you a little bit off guard. But the Page of Wands can also be that new love manifesting in your life, new adventures, you're meeting new people, very exciting, right? New situations, new scenarios, and it's things that are really, really wonderful for us. It's very high vibe kind of energy with that, and Page of Wands does represent things and situations and people manifesting in your life. And of course, that is new people in there with that. We've got the Eight of Wands coming in there for you. Things are speeding up for you. We've got the Temperance card bringing you that healing energy. Excellent. And we've got the Five of Wands, right? So with the Five of Wands, you could be facing a battle. You could be, excuse me, you could be putting yourself out there and facing some competition for love. The Five of Wands does sometimes represent conflict and things like that. It can represent a little bit of drama, okay, and it can represent a little bit of turmoil, but it also represents some activity. And the Five of Wands, it can represent competition. And when you're looking for love, what does it feel like? A competition sometimes, right? Because you're getting yourself out there and there's a lot of people looking for love, right? So, and especially if you're doing something like online dating, right? There's a lot of activity with that. There's a lot of quick, snappy decisions that you're making, right? Whichever way you swipe or however that works these days. And, but you're throwing yourself out there into the mix. Right. And it's it can be very exciting. It can also, Five of Cups, be a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Right. So, but I feel here that you are being very guided and very protected. Of course, we've got the Temperance card coming in there, which can potentially be a person coming in. Now, we already have spiritual energy coming in. The Temperance card can represent a spiritual person, someone that could be potentially a healer. They could be somebody who is in touch with their spiritual path. It can also be someone who has been on a healing journey themselves, healing from their wounds. But with it being Sagittarian energy here, it's also someone that's up for an adventure as well. But this is someone that's guided to you from spirit. Open up those lines of communication, those Eight of Wands, because things are starting to speed up for you. All right. The Temperance card also does remind you, especially if you're online dating, lots of communication, lots of activity. Eight of Wands is to trust your intuition and follow your inner guidance. Okay. Sometimes it can be a little bit challenging navigating that kind of landscape, okay, or even in the dating world itself, right? Even if you're meeting people face to face, sometimes that's the better way, right? You get a sense of their energy and who they are rather than just looking at the screen on your phone. But the Temperance card does bring in some balance, some healing, some harmony, and it can really be a little bit of an awakening of you and your senses in a really positive way. It's a great card, but it's also a card where you're reminded about your guardian angels, your spirits, your all of your guides, your past loved ones, right? You're being guided and protected every single step of the way. So if fear is what's holding you back from finding love, fear not, okay? Ask for the help, ask for the guidance, and ask for a sign, a reminder that, you are being protected at all times, right? But the Eight of Wands shows a lot of activity, forward momentum, overcoming challenges, and it also shows some really exciting, more positive communication. So it's a really great energy for you. We have the World card, and this is in your challenge position, okay? And it's so interesting that this should be coming up, right? Now, this is a completion of a cycle. Why is it a challenge? Well, maybe there's something holding you back from moving forward, or maybe there's some remnants of something that's still lingering. And a lot of times it is fear, especially when it comes to love, fear of a broken heart, right? Fear of something not working out, fear of, wasted time, right? All of that kind of stuff. So with this energy, it does show that there's maybe something here that you need to deal with, that you need to find closure for, and that you need to work through so that you can move forward. Healthy, happy, with a little bit more of a spring in your step. in this energy. But overall, the World card is a very positive card, right? It is a successful completion of a cycle. It is one where, we're happy and we're joyous and we're celebrating the potential and the possibilities of moving forward and taking the next step on our journey through life, right? Finding those new loves, meeting those new connections. So it could be just a little bit of a hiccup in your energy, and it can be a temporary delay in your challenge position. It's not the same as it being in reverse. It's just something that we need to work through, something we need to acknowledge, something that we need to deal with, right? And it can be internal, it can be external, right? Whatever it happens to be, because yes, this can be completion and end of a cycle, end of a journey. You're opening up and you're expanding into something new. Thank you, Jupiter. All right. But this can be we're a little bit hesitant to stick our toe out there into the unknown. So maybe a little bit of bravery is necessary with that. Excuse me, I'm also got like a little frog in my throat. We have the Seven of Pentacles here as your advice from Spirit. So number one, for some of you here, Spirit is reminding you that your patience, is going to pay off, because the Seven of Pentacles can be an energy of something coming to fruition, something blossoming in your life. This is a reminder that you have blossomed and grown along your journey as well. And remember your worth. Okay. We don't want to jump into connections just because we feel a sense that it's better than nobody, right? We need to understand and remember our worth and make sure that you're making those right choices based on that, what you deserve. But this is also an energy here of reminder that things are blossoming in your world. Love is out there for you, but you might need to take, if you're feeling as though things have been a little bit stagnant, because sometimes the Seven of Pentacles where we reassess things. Where have I been? Where do I want to get to? Where am I now? What do I need to do differently? Or am I on the right track and I'm doing the right thing? So assessing your situation isn't a bad thing. And have a look and say, what can I do differently on my quest for love? Because it's time to shake things up just a little bit. If something's not working, why would you keep doing the same thing? Right? So something, even if it's just something, if you're online dating, even if it's just something as switching up your profile a little bit or double checking your filters, right? Because sometimes those filters do crazy things and sometimes they seem to reset themselves. So do something a little bit different, right? To just enhance your possibilities of finding love. All right. The back of this deck, okay, the back of the clarifier deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. Invitations, offers, opportunities, love walking in, okay, and some great energies that are there for you. So we like that. We've got the King of Cups at the back of one deck, and we've got the Knight of Cups on the back of the other. That is very exciting. A lot of love in the air, a lot of love opening up for you, a lot of possibilities opening up for romance and new connections, or even, again, I don't know, I'm getting the sense that someone out there, you already know somebody, whether it's a friend, an acquaintance, business partnership, maybe, and someone in your workplace, right? Whatever it happens to be, where a friendship or a little bit of good chemistry can blossom into something a lot more. Having said all of that, guys, I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please take a moment and press that like button. It lets me know you resonate with the reading, but it lets YouTube know that you liked it as well. And then it will share it to more people so that they can like it also. It's just the way the algorithm works. The more you interact with the channel, the more that it gets shared. So I truly appreciate that. It does help me out. But anyways, we're pressing that like button free for you. And if you do enjoy my content, you want to see more of it, hit the notification bell. You will be subscribed to the channel and you will also know whenever I put up a new reading. But I thank you guys and I wish you all the best on your quest for love, the Knight of Cups quest for love. All right. And I thank you for watching. Have a magnificent, abundant, wonderful May and June. I'll see you guys later. Bye.